Perfect. So this time I'm going to share this section to the entire public. So we're not going to see the entries or whatsoever. You already got it anyway. So let me go first with the S&P 500. And just to let you know, all the US major indexes are, except the Nasdaq now. S&P 500 and Dow Jones both in the green side. Dow Jones with 0.15% up, trading at 29,169. And the S&P 500 now is turning red, actually 0% with 3,644 now. And Nasdaq, that's completely red, with 0.26% down, trading at 10,801. If you're keen on anyway, what's going on out there, let me tell you, because what are we really expecting for today on the US major indexes? For one side, we have the S&P 500 already on a very key level that, as you can see over here, this dot golden line, looks like yellow or orange, I don't know. Let's say that it's gold, right? So it's a golden dot line. It looks dotted, yeah. So well, anyway, the thing is, price is struggling to be already at that level, but that's pretty obvious anyway. That's what we're seeing is the S&P 500. It's quite hard to push the price higher. Yesterday it tried, as you can see over here, trying to go to one of the key lines. That means 3,707, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. It opened higher, but then just by an instant it was like going off. So it's pretty nice to see anyway the S&P 500 just trying and struggling around that level, because it's supporting the idea about probably not traders or big investors, but most of the retail traders, they're already thinking about this is going higher because, well, now it's everything cheap. But then I gotta say, it's not about if it's cheap or not. That's why I'm gonna be completely consistent with you about saying, if you don't know what you're doing, then get off. Just take your money and walk away from the S&P, walk away from stocks, walk away actually even from treasury. Well, not at all, but definitely it's something that you have to be careful with. Well, up to now, the S&P 500 losing momentum. That means 0.10% down, and Nasdaq 0.42% down. The Russell 2000 index, it's the only one that it's looking green with 0.53% up. Well, earlier we had some news, right? At 7 a.m. we had the MBA mortgage application that was negative, that was minus 3.7%, compared with the 3.8 positive that we had the last month. For the same reason, the MBA purchase index spotted 199.3 compared with the 200.1. Um, the NBA 30-year mortgage rate, that's something that you have to be keen on. That's 6% 52. I mean 6.52%. That's up from the last time that was 6.25%. So you have to be careful with that. And that it's again showing you a signal that things are not doing well. Then we had the U.S. retail inventories ex autos month of month, and that was pretty bad anyway because the last time was 0.4, but the market it was expecting a 0.1%, and the was 0.6%. Still pretty um um very low numbers yet. The wholesale inventories month over month in advance was 0.6% last time, and this was the actual 1.3%. The forecast for the wholesale inventories was 0.3, and the other side, the goods trade balance was this time very negative. This was minus 87.3 billion compared with the minus 85 that the market was expecting. The last time anyway, that was minus 89.06 billion. So that's something that we have to be a little bit cautious about. What we are expecting now, it's the pending home sales year over year. The market is expecting minus 23% compared with the minus 19.9% last time. And the pending home sales month over month is the market is expecting minus 1.4% compared with the minus 1% last time. Let me go through the what is the market really expecting at this time, because well, we had some recommendation from analysts, and let me tell you, because what are you going to be probably your eye today? um, Biogen Corporation Mizuho raises rating to buy from neutral and target price to 207 from 207. So let me go there to Biogen. So Biogen Incorporation, it's oh wow, not being funny, but it went heavily there because Maizu say they raised the rating to buy from neutral with a price target of to 207. Sorry, 270 from 207, and it was yesterday it was trading at 194, 193. Pretty good. And actually, even this morning was like, wow, more than almost yeah, almost 100 just at the opening. Well, anyway, that's the Biogen. So let me go with the next one because Beauty Health. Uh, right. So Skin, which is the Beauty Health company, um, DA D.A. Davidson raises the target price to 31 from 30 after the company announced a share repurchasing authorization of up to 200 million. Sorry, mate, but that's not happening. Let me go through the 1 hour chart. No, and actually, this is not a good recommendation from D.A. Davidson. Skip it then. Let me see the Provident Financial Holdings Services. Sorry, $20. And RBC cuts target price to 27 from 30, and after the company announced a merger via Lakeline Bank Corp. So no, skip it then. TD Synex. Sorry. TD Synex, JP Morgan cuts target price to 114 from 119. Forget about it also. So let me go with a good one, because Piper Sandler upgrades to overweight from neutral to SSB, which is SoftState Corporation. And they say they have a price target of $96 from 92. So they're upgrading SSB. Let me go there to, let me go then to 4 hours, and then yeah, I can do that. So $96, which is around here. No, it's a completely fresh new high. So forget about it then. No way. So what is Piper Sandler is thinking, or is telling you, that SSB, it could make new fresh high, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be agree with it. Anyway, it's at 79.84, which is not a bad thing after all. But if you're just asking to me, let me tell you, I don't think so. For the simple fact that, let me show you this. This is a very strong area where you can find a support, and then yeah, now you see what they're trying. No, this is not okay. No, not a good trade then. Don't like it at all. Well, you already know Piper Sandler is recommending to upgrading to 96. Let me go with the next one from Piper Sandler anyway, TFC. TFC, because Piper Sandler upgrades to overweight from neutral with a price target of 55. Not happening either. So Piper Sandler is telling you that it could go to 55 back again, and this is completely out of the support line. It already broke. Doesn't look good. Actually, next stop, it may be around this area of 33.96. So then let me go with the CCU, which is CCU, because JP Morgan CCU, which is Compañía Cervecerías Unidas. CCU then is trading at $10 with 19. And what it means is JP Morgan is upgrading to neutral from underweight with a price target of 13, which is not a bad price after all if you're considering that this company is selling beers and sodas, and for this time beverage is not a bad deal. So now it's targeting 13. It could work, probably. It could work. Yeah, we can consider it like it. I don't have the fair value even though for this. I have no idea. Being honest with you. Right, so let's go with the next one, which is the downgraded. And let me tell you, because JP Morgan downgrades to neutral from overweight, Irene, but I don't like it, that one. You shouldn't either. So let me go with the next one, which is Wells Fargo, LHX, because Wells Fargo to L3 Harris is suggesting trading at 209, and Wells Fargo downgrade to equal weight from overweight with a price target of 238. But this could be dropping anyway, at least to 201, so forget about it. It could be dropping anyway. LMT then, let's go back then with the LMT from Wells Fargo, because Lockheed Martin Corporation, it's trading at 394, and Wells Fargo is telling you 415. Even could go to 377. 377. Right, so then let's go to the next one, which is Jeffries. GNRC Generac Holdings, because Jeffries initiated a position at 190. So Jeffries is trying to initiate a coverage to a 190. Let me go down with the 1 hour. Okay. Next one. Credit Suisse initiating Philip Morris International. They say Credit Suisse are neutral with a target of 107. This is quite interesting anyway. This is better. Right, yeah, because consider this, all this position, it might be a very good one. To 107, they're saying so. Citigroup, sorry, not Citigroup, Credit Suisse initiated a coverage a neutral with a price target of 107, currently trading at 86.87. This could be a good trade then. Yep, it looks alright then. This could be a good trade. Let me go with the next one. BFB. Don't know. Forget about that. I.e. Raymond Ivanhoe Electric Incorporation. Then Raymond James initiated a coverage at Outperform with a price target of 12. No, mate. $12. Go back there to we have to you have to go and dive much more than this. I don't think it's a good trade. And also we have to go with the what about the dev that is saving this company anyway? Well, over here we have the financial anyway. Average volume over here. Look, the last time they had a very bad data. The dividend yield on this fiscal year actual minus 0.85 versus the estimated of the 0.05 negative. No information about the dividend because company has not previously paid any dividend. No earnings, no dividends, no revenue. Last time on 2021, the operating was minus 47.05 million, investing minus 22.63. And it's a very tiny company anyway, so I don't think it's for a serious trade. And if we go to the statement, the total revenue 4.65, the gross profit minus 40. Nah, come on, man. And this is actually 2020 21. No, do not touch this company. Not healthy, not good. So let me go then with the other companies, because we are having now companies reporting results, right? This is the PayX. Sorry, let me just get out from here. This is PayX, Paychex Incorporation, and then they have a market capitalization of 41 billion, with a PS forecast of 0.97. They already reported because was pre-market. So let me go here. This was today. Oh, this was pretty good actually, with a dividend yield of 1.03, and the estimated was 0.97. So yeah, it's pretty good. This is one of the companies that, yeah, you can just start to look at. Then nice dividend, nice payout ratio, 72.23. Nice revenue, 4.61 billion, and TTM 4.61 billion. No, it's not bad at all. Total revenue, because last time was 4.61 billion. That was more than 13% plus compared with the previous year. And then trailing 12 month, 4.61 billion, and cost of goods sold minus 1.36, which is pretty much what you can expect anyway. Gross profit of 3.26 billion. Yeah, this could be a company that you can probably take a look at and see if it is really a good deal for you or not. Could be. And if it is a buy, then give me a sec. Right, so Paychex, which is now currently with losing 0.29%, well, 0.22. But anyway, based on more than 20 analysts, the average price target for Paychex is 128. And with that statement, which is obviously something that you have to do, You have to do your homework, but then it doesn't look bad at all. By far, this is one of those that you have to take a look at it anyway. Let me go with the next one, which is, I'm not sure if it is a good one or not. Which is Cintas Corporation. This company has a almost 40 billion capitalization market cap, and then the consensus EPS forecast is 3.15, with last year EPS 3.11. Okay, so, and this is 0.33% up. Yeah, already did it, and it was better than expected. The actual one was 3.39 dividend and estimated 3.13. If we go to the financial, we're gonna see that, oh well, that's nice. A very total revenue of 7.85 billion, gross profit 3.63 billion, with an operating income of 1.59 billion, pre-tax 1.5, $1.99, the EBITDA 1.59. But it says 7. Not doing bad, but I will appreciate obviously a very better and clean statement anyway. They are estimating an 8.5 billion for 2022. But this is pretty good actually. We can actually apply the Gordon growth model anyway, and this will bring us a better price then. Okay, dear Watson. There it is then. So right, let's go back then to because we have some ex-dividends. Just to remind you, the ex-dividend describes a stock that is trading without the value of the next dividend payment, which is the ex-dividend date, or ex-date is the day the stock starts trading without the value of its next dividend payment. So in this time is the ConocoPhillips. So let me go with Conoco. Come on. ConocoPhillips, $98, and the amount that is for this ex-dividend is 1.40. I'm sure then. I'm sure on this. Equity Commonwealth. Amount. No, that's the only one. Okay. Forget about it then. So that's it. Let's go back then to the US major indexes, and then we can see what are we really expecting. In the case of the S&P 500, is still struggling a little bit anyway, slightly in the red, sorry, in the green. As you can see, it's a little bit above this golden dotted line. And now turning negative, maybe. No, it's fine. So then it's struggling. But this is actually signaling that it could potentially go through to retest anyway the 3,707.60, just in case. Anyway, I'm expecting to bring to see the squeeze probably between tomorrow and Friday. Now you have to be careful anyway, because most of the time, as long as we are entering October, October is usually known as the killer stock, right? That's the month of the killer stock. So that's something to consider anyway. For the other side, the XY dollar index is entering to, well, it's above the level of the key level of 114, and then anyway it's pretty much probably going into that area, and that means it could drop even further to, let me just put this line anyway, yeah, around the 113, and otherwise could go to 111 then. That is dollar index. So the greenback, it could lose momentum now. Is it a good or a bad thing? It's up to you. What's going on with the futures? I'm looking on it. Look actually where it went, already closed then. And here's something that you have to get worried about, because we spent overnight over 4%, and now falling hopefully to a good level, to 3.8, 844. Dow Jones is slightly in the green side, also struggling, waiting for the squeeze. Let me go anyway, because we have some news. Harrow Health gained 4% after the company announced the FDA has approved IHEEZO 3% for ocular surface anesthesia. So let me go then to Harrow Health. That it should be positive, obviously. I think that's it. Yeah. Harrow Health. Yeah, looks nice. Pretty weird, aren't you? Right. So yeah, I could go going further. Like 10 minutes ago, Fed's supposed to say the current baseline is a 75 basis point increase at the November Fed meeting and a 50 basis points increase in December. Also, Fed's supposed to say because of the lack of progress, the Fed will need to be moderately restrictive with rates in the 4.25% to 4.5% range by the end of the year. So, well, that's it. That's it for today. Oh, pound. Pound already went to 105 earlier. And this time it looks like it could go. Oh, well, maybe not. But it's trying. Trying to go back to the 107. But it looks quite hard for it. BTRS Holdings, also known as Billtrust, jumped 60% after it said it has agreed to be bought by private equity firm EQT in all-cash deal worth $1.7 billion, according to Bloomberg. That's it. Where's the VIX now? 32. And finally, at 80, the US oil again. Yeah, now it looks like it will go to then $83 back again. And this trade that it was a very nice present from Credit Suisse. $105 now. That was their target anyway, but it touched 104, which is pretty even better. Oh no, this was 101. So yeah, it could drop again. This pound Swiss franc. What about the natural gas? Natural gas, because well, obviously the hurricane, the prediction it will be less, it will be reduced. So for the same reason, we are seeing the net gas going back again to the 6th level. Hopefully. Euro dollar above the opening, 0.96 with the lowest point at 0.95. Then no, I think this is not actually a very good setup or a good scenario to pull the trigger and go higher, so not a good thing then. Dollar yen dropping as expected. The UK oil. These are the levels, most of them levels from JP Morgan. How they are changing, you see? They said, yeah, well, we have a for the fourth quarter to 2022 Brent forecast around the 100. The other than JP Morgan says Brent crude price seen averaging around $90 the barrel under mild recession and 78 barrel under a more severe downturn. Also, Equitrans midstream dropped 8% after Bank of America Securities downgraded the stock from neutral to underperform and lowered its price target from $9 to $6.5. So let me go there. Equitrans. Right, so Equitrans 7.15. And Bank of America downgraded the stock from neutral to underperform and lowered its price target from 9 to 6.5. So pretty close to it anyway, but if you are considering anyway, this is the 6.5. So there is still room actually to get in. Not in my case, not in my way to trade it. So that's it. Well, from my side, I'm just saying that's it. And remember, because now we're having the trial in Spanish, so don't move away. Now you can do it then, but for all of those that are expecting and waiting for the Spanish trial, then stay tuned.